Alright, in this video we're going to talk about overeating and how to overcome this issue. So in this case we are going to continue with the classes that I've been talking before about loneliness, depression, friends, sex, girlfriends, boyfriends, suicidal thoughts, and a lot of things. So in this case it's mind versus biology. If you never saw my other videos, the brain or the biology wants stimulus, energy, food, reproduction, protection, acceptance, and pain or painless, wants to avoid pain. So in this case, like I said before, so biology in this case wants food and wants energy, and is going to do everything in its power to try to get that. So basically when we have the problem of overeating is because, think about this, when you buy, let's say, Pringles or French fries, or maybe you go to McDonald's to buy a Burger King, I mean, buy a burger or something like that. I mean, everything has been designed by humans to produce the most amount of addiction possible. So if you're having issues like, you're eating more than you're thinking, is because you are eating the secular food. I mean, the food that is made by humans. But if you eat the food that is made by God and the nature, you're not going to have the issue. So for instance, you can have these bananas. Maybe you can, let's say you're very hungry, maybe you can eat 2, 3, 4, 5 tops, and once you're satisfied, you're going to stop eating. There is no addiction on this. You can have maybe lettuce, maybe carrots or anything like that. You can eat few, and once you feel satisfied, you're going to stop eating automatically. So when we eat is things that are man-made, we are going to have this issue because, like I said, all the industries, they profit more when you eat more. It doesn't matter if you get obese or you have any disease or anything like that. They don't care. So if you give them all your dollars or pesos or whatever you are earning with, that is what they want. So in order to break this spell that you have when you are eating, or we are eating, I mean, I had this issue before as well, but by knowing what I'm telling you right now, is easier to break this spell that you're going to have. You can do this. So let's say that you're in a restaurant, you like ravioli or gnocchis, or maybe a barbecue, like a big steak or something like that, and you cannot stop eating. Okay, think about this. Usually this the brain or the body, it needs at least 3 things. Is salt, to keep all the water that we drink over the day, and to keep us hydrated. And also we need sugar, so that way it's a quick fuel. So if we need energy, that is like a simple carbohydrate. And the only bad thing is that our energy is going to drop very quickly. And if we can eat fat, so if you have fat, sugar and salt, it's like the perfect match to have like a drug or something, create some type of addiction. So if you see, let's say if you go to McDonald's, and then you read everything that they have, is they have grease, fat, they have salt, and they have sugar, besides something else, so that way they can create that addiction. So by knowing these type of things, and if you can avoid that, it will be easier for you, to avoid overeating. Also, let's say if you're in this situation, like I said, if you're in a restaurant, you want to, you're eating and you feel satisfied, but for some reason you keep eating. So if you take your dish away and then you eat maybe a carrot or maybe a banana or a natural food, like I said before, you're going to break the spell, and then you're going to be able to stop eating right away. Otherwise, another the trick that I have done in the past, that I like it a lot, is if you cook, try to, cook as much as you want, no problem with that. But the thing is, you can buy a small bowl or a small dish. So let's say you grab your fist, because the size of your stomach is your fist. So you put it on the dish, and you say, okay, this is the dish that I'm going to buy, or the bowl, and this is what I'm going to eat. So once I fill this bowl, and once I finish eating, that's it. There is no more, there is no dessert, there is no more food or anything like that. You do that and you're safe. But even if you have, like something that is man-made, that it has all these spell in the food, all this design, so that way it will keep you, so that way you will keep eating and all the things. I mean, try to avoid those food, but avoid those food, eat natural. And I never seen anybody, overeating lettuce or bananas or anything like that. Usually when you see, people obese or something like that, is because they have man-made food, and that is the problem. Otherwise, you're going to be safe like that. So I think this video was okay. I think you have all the information that you need in order to avoid this type of problem. Another thing that I've been talking before, I mean, if you can eat maybe like once a day or maybe twice a day is more than enough. I've been talking about that in my previous videos. So if you do that, also it will help you, to feel better and to be slim and to feel more and to feel more energized over the day. Also, you're going to see that if you eat, let's say, once a day, that I've done that. At the end of the day, you're going to, appreciate everything much more. I mean, you're going to eat maybe a piece of a banana or even a steak or something like that, and it's going to be delicious because you haven't eaten in the whole day. Or if you don't eat for a whole week, I have done that as well. I have done that in my other channel. You will see every day that you feel hungry, but one day, at the third day or fourth day, you're going to feel okay, kind of normal. And at the end of the 7th day, once you start eating again, I mean, you can eat very little and you are going to be satisfied, and also you're going to feel great, and you're going to enjoy the food much more. So that is another advantage if you do these type of things. And if you want to keep eating like natural things, try to eat as less processed food as possible. Also, that will help you with with the overeating. I don't know if you are overweight or something like that. So hopefully this video was useful. If you have any question, please let me know in the section below, and see you next time.